Okay, so I'm going to show you something that's pretty cool about haired sheep. And this is, I didn't know this till just like a couple of years ago about haired sheep. You'll notice this one right here, it looks like she's got the mange. She's shedding. All that hair's falling off and she's going to get slick. Let me show you some more of how they're losing their hair. It's springtime and the increased sunlight and the warmer days and stuff. If you look at this one here, she's just about completely shed off. And she is slick as butter. Lost all that stuff on her hair, head, and different places. Right here, this one right here, she's lost most of the hair on her chest, and it's starting to go down her body, but she's shedding all that hair. Just so you know, the rabbi and his mama are doing really, really well. Aren't you, Rabbi? So a lot of people ask me, how did you become a veterinarian? What made you make that decision? And I will tell you young people that you don't have to decide what you're going to do immediately. I think you have to have a direction. I went off to college with a direction, but I really didn't commit to veterinary medicine until I was a sophomore at the University of Kentucky. And it kind of really sunk in because I had this experience. I was working for Dr. Mike Culver in Williamsburg. I started out with him when I was very young, and he was gracious enough to give me a job on his farm. And we went out on a call. I came home from Christmas, and we went out on a call after hours. It was dark, it was December, and it was so cold. I mean, it was one of those like 10-degree days. It was so cold. And the call was a cow could not have her baby. She couldn't have it. And so Dr. Culver, Mike Culver, and I took off, me being young, him being a lot younger but older. And we got to this farmer's farm, and he had the cow up. We ran her into the head chute and container. And Dr. Culver palpated her, and the cow had been in labor so long, and the calf had been dead so long that it had broken down, that it had almost become liquefied soup inside the cow. So after he kind of teased open the cervix a little bit, he started bringing out baby fetal parts. And it was disgusting. Even today, that pungent smell, I can remember it. And smell is extremely, linked very tightly to memory. I can remember it like it's yesterday. And as bad as me holding that tail up for Dr. Culver while he worked, and the junk slopping all over me, and it being so cold I could barely feel my fingers. The whole time he was cleaning this thing out, the stuff was hitting the ground, and he was taking a rib cage here and a leg here and a tongue here. The farm dogs were eating it. And I was watching them dogs come over and eat that stuff, and I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was the moment. I had never experienced anything like that, but I puked my brains out. I got so sick. It was terrible. Doc Culver, he kind of laughed at me, smiled a little bit, had a little pity on me too. But I figured, you know what, if I can handle that, if I can get through that, then that must be the kind of life I need right there, something tough. And so after thinking about what had happened and having 1,000,001 plus nasty experiences since then, I think veterinary medicine kind of grew on me. But that moment right there was probably the most defining moment of why I became a veterinarian. That's story time from HyddenWell Farms. Thank you.